Good morning, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is now 7:25 and it is Friday. Good morning to everyone on their way to work, school, just starting your day. Those in the diaspora. Good morning this morning. Good morning to everybody locked in on 99.9. The clean, fresh. So, on top of it being Friday, I have to say, holidays in the middle of the week has to be the worst holidays ever. Yesterday felt like a Sunday only to wake up this morning and I have to go to work and I know I'm not the only person feeling this way. It's Wednesdays even worse, Tuesdays even worse, I don't know. I just feel like holidays in the middle of the week just isn't it. But we're already here. This morning it will be myself, Ari, and Christal. Christal will be joining us at 8, so you will be with me this morning until then. Before we get into anything really in depth, given that Christal isn't here, we have to talk about the trending story. As you probably realized from the song selection this morning, there's a celebration across the Caribbean that popular Jamaican artists, dancehall artists, reggae artists, all in one. Okay, so there's an echo. Where's that echo coming from? Okay, let me try to figure out where this echo is coming from. Okay, maybe it's that. Okay, if there's still the echo, please admit. Yeah, popular dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, his murder conviction has been overturned. So according to the BBC, Vybz Kartel conviction has been overturned. The murder conviction, by the way, the 40-year-old was given a life sentence in 2014 for killing Clive Lizard Williams on the Caribbean island. His successful appeal heard by the Privy Council in London argued that the juror accused of trying to bribe others should have been thrown off his trial. Authorities in Jamaica will decide whether the case should be retried. So the decision by the Privy Council was to send the case back to Jamaica where they will decide whether or not it will be retried or whether or not he would be freed. Now, the musician, whose real name is Adisha Palmer, is one of the country's most popular artists and has collaborated with performers such as Jay-Z and Rihanna. His 64-day trial was one of the longest in Jamaican history and ended with Kartel being ordered to serve a minimum of 35 years in jail. This was later reduced to 32 and a half years. The trial heard that the victim, Clive Williams, and another man, Lamar Chow, were given two unlicensed firearms belonging to Kartel for safekeeping. When they returned, when they failed to return them, at the agreed time, prosecutors said that they were summoned to Cartel's house in August 2011. Chow told the trial that they were attacked, and the last thing he saw was Clive Williams, who was never seen again alive, lying motionless on the ground. The house burned down days later, and the body was never recovered. Kartel and his co-accused Sean Campbell, aka Sean Storm, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John had maintained their innocence since the original trial. Their appeal hearing last month before the Privy Council, which serves as the highest court of appeal in Jamaica and other Commonwealth countries, was their last chance to reverse the verdict. Delivering the council's ruling, a panel of justices said that a juror accused of attempting to bribe fellow jurors was not removed. The judge let them remain on the case and have a say in the final verdict. Allowing this juror to stay, the council said, was fatal to the safety of the convictions which followed, and an infringement of the defendant's fundamental right of a fair hearing. The men had also urged that the jurors were sent to reach a verdict late in the day, putting them under undue pressure to do so. They said that although the key piece of mobile phone evidence, a text message allegedly sent from Kartel's phone, presented in court, had obtained in breach of guidelines. However, the panel did not rule on these matters, finding the allegations of bribery alone were serious enough to dismiss the guilty verdict. Vybz Kartel is known worldwide for hits including Clarks, Ramping Sharp, Summertime, and his success led him to launch in the lines of clothes, alcohol, and condoms. The singer also became the first dancehall star to sign his own reality TV show, Teacher's Pet. Now, I have my own reservations about Cartel being free, and if it is that he did this, then I don't see why it is that persons are advocating for this. I'm not. I guess you have to wait and see, and when there's a retrial, we'll know exactly what happened. But I, for one, am genuinely confused about the support. If it is that he is a murderer, I feel like in this society we tend to support or praise the negatives and chastise the positives. There are a lot of different positive things happening in Jamaica. I saw Jamaicans took to the streets to celebrate the overturn of the verdict. And if you listen to some of Carter's lyrics, yeah, but to each his own. Guess we have to wait and see what will become of it. At the end of the day, I myself am an advocate for free and just trial. So we'll just have to wait and see what exactly comes out of Vybz Kartel's retrial, if there is a retrial or if he is just simply free. But I know that his fans all across the Caribbean, including Simmons and Grenadines, are overjoyed for this step in the right direction, at least what their perception is the right direction towards his freedom. The time is 7:31, soon to be 7:32 here in St. Vincent and Grenadines. At 7:35, we'll have a traffic talk, and we'll be back at 7:45 with Activated Morning this morning. Don't touch that.